Plagiarism. First, though, what constitutes plagiarism or how do we define it? According to the University of Oxford, plagiarism is presenting someone else's work or ideas as your own, with or without their consent, by incorporating it into your work without full acknowledgement. All published and unpublished material, whether in manuscript, printed, or electronic form, is covered under this definition. Plagiarism may be intentional or reckless, or unintentional under the regulation for examinations. Intentional or reckless plagiarism is a disciplinary offense. Common types of plagiarism. First, direct plagiarism. Direct plagiarism is the verbatim reproduction of a passage from someone else's work without attribution or quotation marks. Next is self-plagiarism. Self-plagiarism happens when a student turns in their own prior work or combines elements of prior works without getting permission from all of the teachers involved. Self-plagiarism also includes turning in the same homework for a different class without the professor's prior approval. Third, mosaic plagiarism. When a student uses terms from a source without putting them in quotes or finds synonyms for the author's work while adhering to the general format and content of the original, this is known as mosaic plagiarism. Lastly, accidental plagiarism. Accidental plagiarism happens when someone fails to cite their sources, incorrectly cites them, or unintentionally paraphrase them by employing identical terms, word groupings, or sentence structures without giving proper credit. We should all be aware that every decision we make will have an effect or result. Because of plagiarism, it could tarnish your standing as a learner, employee, or something else entirely. It may result in the suspension, failing grades, or expulsion of a student. It could be difficult for professionals to get employment if their reputation is damaged. Find out what plagiarism is and is not. Discover how to spot it. Identify any word or phrases in what you have written that seem to be comparable to those in the source after you have paraphrased it. Such terms or phrases can be highlighted in your own writing so that you can decide whether to put them in quotation marks or to replace them using your own words. Learn the rules of good writing so you have the ability to communicate your thoughts in your own words. Inadequate writing abilities can lead to unintended plagiarism. Study the art of replacing a source in your own terms. After reading something, put it aside, write it down, compare it to what you read earlier in the source document, and edit your work. Don't forget to cite your sources. Learn how to cite and avoid plagiarism.